Hey, what's up? Good morning and welcome to Coffee and Kly. Today is Sunday, June 21st, 2026. It's also Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And you know what? You hold a special place in my heart if you're a girl dad, because I'm a girl dad. I have been a single parent with sole custody 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, for, let me see here, 2,463 days. That's a long time. Throughout all the stuff I've done in my life, the army, the wrestling, everything else, if you combine all that stuff, all that into one big chunk, my accomplishment as a father kicks the shit out of everything else I've ever done in my life. My daughter is my most prized accomplishment. That's the one thing that I've fought so hard to do the right thing with. I feel like I'm a really good dad. I don't know how it's perceived from the outside looking in, but I really love being a father. I never thought I would have a kid, to be honest with you. I mean, I was 33, 34 when she was born. So I waited a long time. But it's funny. When I was a younger guy in my early 20s, I used to have a reoccurring dream that I was a single father of a girl by myself. That's weird, right? Isn't that weird? If you're just joining me, I do this every morning. I grab my cup of bean juice, I scroll through Twitter, and I just kind of react to the latest bullshit. So every morning, please make this a part of your morning routine. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm working on 700 videos. I have about 600 and change right now. There's plenty of you for you to watch. Yesterday, I did like 7 videos. So I really appreciate all your kind words. I do appreciate you guys coming to my test stream from my home arcade. I know some people were actually surprised that I actually do have a freaking arcade. Thank you so much. Um, I have a problem. I don't know what the problem is, but I asked actually to talk to Tommy about this, and he didn't know either. Maybe it was just a glitch. I don't know, but let me see. I turn this light on. Is that better? Yeah. But the VOD from that is gone. It didn't save. It didn't process. It didn't do anything. That one clip of my tortoise is the only remnants of that entire hour and a half, which is fine. I don't care. I was wanting to go back and watch it just to see how everything looked, but that's okay. So I'll be doing more testing, maybe even tonight or sometime in the next couple days. I'm going to do another stream from my phone from the arcade. You know, show everybody the arcade again in case they didn't see it the first time. And we'll make sure the VOD is saved and that we're doing it the right way, right? So, anyways, let's get into it. Grab your cup of whatever. Oh, by the way, a few people have asked me, how do I take my coffee? I take my coffee. I drink regular. I drink Black Rifle coffee from that company. I really like that company a lot. They're conservative, patriotic Americans, and I don't want to buy from a corporation. So I drink regular coffee, uh, black, normal, everyday, like army coffee, right? I put a splash, like a dollop of um, creamer, and that's it. So basically black coffee, but just a tiny bit of creamer. I think barely any. I don't want it to be all gross and milky tasting either. So we're gonna get into it. We have your headlines for today are going to be like as you see. We're going to start off with my buddy Zach X. We're going to do a few things concerning the Trump and a few things concerning Pride. We're going to see something that's concerning Disney, a few other things to get into. I don't want to dox too much of it, right? But please like and share, subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it. Okay, first we have Zach X. Shout out to Zach. Zach is working hard, guys. Every morning when I wake up, he's already outside yelling at people. He's doing such a good thing. And he's getting 5% of the recognition and the attention and the views that he should be. He shouldn't be having, 7,200 views here on X is fine, but he's not making any money on that. On his YouTube channel, he should be absolutely monetized. Like I went to go send him a little small super chat the other day, and I realized he can't even make super chats. My God. So if you like Zach's content, you know what you can do for him? You can go watch all of his videos. This is what I would like to ask for you to do for Zach. And like I said in the Nico video, a lot of people are not good at asking for help. So I'll do it for Zach. Go queue up his entire channel, all of his videos, put them on another tab, and just let him play while you're somewhere else. If you watch him, maybe too, if you want to watch it. But if you're going to not be at your computer or go eat something with family or whatever, load up all of his videos, load up all of Tommy's videos, load up some of my videos, but load up Zach's videos and just let them play all the way through. Because the main thing to help somebody like Zach is to watch his videos from start to finish. Don't watch 30 seconds and turn it off. That hurts it. Comment, like, share the video. Make sure you're subscribed to his channel, because the engagement on your video, when you comment and I comment and ask you a question and you respond to me, what we're doing is telling the YouTube algorithm that you like this video and they should show this video to more people. When you watch it for 30 seconds and then turn it off and then don't comment and don't like it, you're telling YouTube that you don't like this video. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Zach. He's doing it. And let's see. I watched this stream yesterday. I did. I was watching it. I was in the chat. And this woman, whatever. She attacked Zach like, I don't know. All these people attacked Zach like 20 times. If this was Portland, like Nico would have maced them 20 times already.
Happy Bride! Happy Bride! Happy Bride! You're getting recorded right here too.
I am so sorry.
Stop touching me with your stuff.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I'm so sorry. I did not know that was gonna be that loud.
Happy Bride! Alex Falconer. You were the guy that was protesting ICE at that job site.
You probably won't notice because I'll turn that volume down in the editing process. But that was loud as fuck in my ear.
Oh. What? You're the mayor of Eden Prairie? You're a piece of shit.
There's the mayor. The mayor's there. What a piece of shit with kids and Pride. Because look, let me tell you what the problem with Pride is, okay? And the flags and all the trans shit. Let me tell you what the deal is. Here's the problem, okay? We are to believe, and I do believe, that the relationship between two women or two men is the exact same as a relationship between a man and a woman. The dating process, the courting process, how relationships work, the dynamic, one person's the dominant person in the relationship. You have problems. It's the same thing, right? Right? There's no difference in a gay couple and a straight couple, right? Right? But wait a minute. What is the difference? Listen here, you sons of bitches. You know what the difference is between a gay couple and a straight couple that you're highlighting for fucking children? The type of sex you have. That should be the end of the goddamn argument right there. You are highlighting the type of sex you're having for 9-year-olds. Is anybody fucking home? What? Why is that such a hard thing? I'm going to tell you something. Okay? And I don't think I've ever told anybody this. Not just on stream. I don't think I've ever told anyone, ever, what I'm about to tell you. So I've said on stream before, and Tommy even said, well, you're a teacher. So I was a public school teacher. Okay? I was a public school teacher, and I taught 9th grade Algebra 1, and I taught 6th grade. Now, the 6th grade school I taught at was block scheduling. It was a intermediate school. They have those in Texas, which means that it wasn't elementary school. It wasn't middle school. It was in between. It was 5th and 6th grade only in the building together. They had their own school. So 6th grade wasn't middle school. I know I didn't like that. I didn't go through that. My kid's not going through that. She's in regular, normal junior high. I don't like the intermediate block scheduling because then you have 5th graders who are still little kids and then 6th graders on the other hallway that are like in full blown puberty and shit. And that those two groups of people in the same building don't really mesh together. You know what I mean? So because one group you're still trying to have as little kids, and then the other group is like growing up, but you're trying to have them like, you can't take a group of kids who are like in puberty and all that stuff, 6th graders, and then line them up on the wall for the bathroom break. You know, it's stupid. It's stupid. The principal of that school is a dumb fucking bitch anyways. So during my time as a teacher is when I became a father. Right? So I had a girlfriend. We lived together. It was it wasn't like I knocked some fucking random chick at the bar up, right? It was my living girlfriend. And a lot of kids are born by it was an accident, you know? My kid was not an accident. We specifically set out to have a kid together. So it was a joyous occasion for me, right? And I wasn't like a substitute. I was an actual real full on teacher, like full on public school teacher. Just like your kid has a teacher. I did meet the teacher. I did all that shit. I worked like 90 hours a week. It was horrible. It was horrible. The best part of it though was the interaction with the kids. Actually, the actual teaching part was great. The dealing with the administration and the principals and all the extra after, all the shit that happened after the kids left the building, that's what ruins it. It is. That's what ruins it. So I was very, very, very shocked, excited, scared, all the above emotions, right? And I wanted to tell my class, hey, I'm going to be a father. And I thought this was appropriate. Like I said, it wasn't like I just knocked some chick up at the bar that I just met that I didn't know, right? This was my live-in girlfriend. We were in a actual relationship. Believe it or not. Yep, that's right. I was in a relationship. Can you believe it? So the thing is here's the thing. I got ripped a new asshole by the principal and the assistant principal for telling the kids that I was going to be a father, because that was essentially telling the kids that I had sex. However, the teacher across the fucking hallway from me was goddamn 8 months, fucking 7 months pregnant, big fucking belly waddling down the goddamn hallway. So it's okay for this bitch to come to work and show her big ass belly, and the kids are touching her belly, and it's cute. I don't mind that. I have no problem with the kids touching their pregnant teacher's belly with the baby. That's fine, no problem. I get it. But you're gonna get mad at me and yell at me like I'm a kid for essentially doing the same thing. Only mine, I just told one sentence, hey, I'm going to be a father. Hey, versus every day, all day long, this chick is pregnant, walking around. And now, let me see here, that was 2009, 2010. So now, 16 years later, we're teaching the kids about gay sex. And like having dildos around kids. Forget about everything else. If you're in a place and you're an adult and there's a kid there and the kid is looking at you and you're waving a dildo, I'm sorry, you should be either arrested or have the fucking shit beat out of you. Oh, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe maybe it's me, guys. Maybe I'm the stupid fucking one. Tell me in the comments if you think I'm an idiot for saying that. If you agree with me that it's absolutely fucking inappropriate to talk about gay sex or straight sex with a fucking 9-year-old. What are we, fucking Muslim?
You for having this. Yeah, why are kids here? Stop letting her assault me. She's assaulting me. She's assaulting me. Be here. I'm having a good time too. I had a good time till you guys had to ruin it. All right, guys, this is the Eden Prairie mayor.
You see this woman, what she's doing? Happy birthday, getting in his face and all that. She's assaulted him probably like 20, 30 times in this video. Zach had every right to pull out pepper mace and mace this bitch right in her fucking stupid mouth. He did. He had every right to sock her in her fucking face, actually. Nico Organ would have maced the fuck out of this bitch. Tell me I'm wrong. Hey, Nico. Hey, Nico. You're probably watching this, right? Nico, if you watch my morning coffee and Kly's, I appreciate it. Love you. Hope you're okay. Tell me in the comments. Tell everybody else. How quickly would you have maced this dumb bitch here?
It's called the cops on me for coming in and voicing my First Amendment. What crime did I commit?
I haven't accused you of a crime yet.
Okay.
I was just asking if you chat with me.
Yeah,
I know you're doing your First Amendment thing.
Yeah.
It's a public place. I get all that.
Okay.
So these people are.
I'm
trying to
leaving.
do their thing
I'm
too.
leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
He was threatening to me as an elected official. He came up and said I'm a piece of shit. That was his exact.
That's not a threat.
He actually came up and he came and got in my face. It's all live.
Step away.
He's doing it again.
I get you.
Yeah, he's doing it again. He did it several times.
So, all good. So what's your plan for today?
I'm leaving. Yeah.
Is this your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep, take care.
God bless you. Thank you for your service too. I know you don't hear that every day.
Holy shit. Was that like the best cop interaction I've ever seen on one of these videos? Are you serious? Did that cop just fucking dismiss the mayor? Excuse me, sir. You're going to have to leave. Get the fuck on there. I need to talk to him. Yeah, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Who is this cop? Hold on a second. Back this shit up. Wait. Who is this guy right here? Who is this cop? Can we get his name? What's his name look like? I can't tell. Maybe Zach will tell me. I can't tell. Whoever this cop is right here, he should be put in a role of education and teaching. He should become an instructor and teach people how to fucking deal with fucking situations like this, because he de-escalated the mayor, kicked that motherfucker out of the conversation, and in 3 seconds did not violate Zach's rights. I don't even know if anybody else noticed this. Maybe Zach did. That was the only one. But this cop, this has got to be the best interaction I think I've seen in a better than anything in Portland, better than anything in Newark, better than any of the interactions I've ever seen. This cop is based. He's tired of this trans shit too, probably. He's probably not on board with this. He's probably a conservative Republican, and he can't fucking show it, but he can win with actions. He can't say anything, but he can damn well be. Look, I mean, honestly, wasn't he just on Zach's side? Hey, what are you doing? You leaving? Yeah, there's your car. Okay, cool. Have a good day. What crime did I commit? I didn't accuse you of a crime. I was just seeing what's up. Based as fuck cop. I love it. You love to see that shit. Shout out to Zach and shout out to this officer right here. This specific cop, I am a fan of. Hey, leave the comment down in the comments what you think about this cop and what he just said and did for Zach. This is awesome.
I know you don't hear that every day.
Awesome. That gets me 2 thumbs up, seal of approval. You know what I mean? All right, Zach X again. Hey, Zach, stop taking over my show, asshole. Just kidding. The Democrats protesting City's Church every Sunday have started to act like as if they don't care about Melissa Hortman. Weird how Democrats likely ordered this hit. Why else would this have happened? Yeah, I remember the government woman. She got murdered, gunned down and shit. Yeah, June 14th, 2025. Yeah, I remember that. Like didn't they sweep that shit under the fucking rug in 2 seconds? All this national attention for Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony and all this other attention for these people and getting shot and dying and these, but this was like, hey, she got murdered. Oh crap. Okay, next story. Yeah, we don't mention that. They made a bigger deal about a UFC fighter saying that Michelle Obama has a penis than they did over Melissa, Mark, and Gilbert dying. And I would imagine they all 3 died. Really? They all 3? The Hortmans? But it was more national news that UFC fighter said Michelle Obama's a man. Okay, whatever. All right. Toots, little fighter. I don't know who you are, but it looks like, not going to lie, Noble One is a punk ass weak bit. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, I see. I am not, I don't think I'm going to read this. Okay. You can read it if you want, but I'm not going to read it. Right. But I'll read Puppet Edgar. Wait, don't announce anything till I make a bet on Poly Market. Okay. So I'm going to like that comment, but this is a little bit, I would say, extraordinarily inappropriate to post. I bet you she's not too fucking thrilled about this shit being posted. Like, what the fuck? Like, what this? Like, what? Why are you saying this publicly? What's wrong with you? See, this is the problem. We're way too comfortable posting crap like this, like in public. Like, what the fuck is? Why would you put that shit? Like, maybe they have like, oh crap. Maybe they have like hangups over that. Maybe that's not something that they want to. Like, what are you putting pressure on people? What the fuck is wrong with you? If I was Enrique, I would have handled it. I wouldn't have said fair observation. I would have blocked this person. Oh, fuck you for saying, I don't know. I don't like that comment. Puppet Edgar turned it around, though. He made it funny. But this shit is fucking vile and inappropriate as fuck to say about someone. This right here. Fuck you. That's inappropriate as fuck. I don't like that. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks it's inappropriate. Maybe she's fine with it and maybe he's fine with it. But I am not fine with it. Puppet Edgar is also not fine with it. However, he's also a businessman, business puppet. And so he likes to, obviously, you know what? Send me the link to Poly Market, okay? All right. Next we have, the Daily Discourse with Arturo. What's up? Oh, what a great guy this guy is. He keeps to himself. He doesn't get involved. A lot of people asked me to send him a link and get him on the Thursday show. Hey, look, guys, I've asked him Arturo, I'll ask you live right now. No, not live, but in the video. If you want to come on the Thursday panel, even if you want to stream it, that's cool too. If you can restream me for a change, you know what I mean? So if you want to do that, that's fine. Shoot me a message on X and I'll send you the updated link just so you have it, so you don't have to look for it. Thursday panel show. Anyone who has the link, it's the same link. Never changes. Yay, StreamYards. If you have the link, you're more than welcome to click it and pop in. Even if you're just going to stop in and say hi for 5 seconds, T-Sply. Just 5 seconds. Just say hi. Hi, everybody. And then go about your video editing. You know, you could do that. You can pop in. No problem. Arturo, we would love to see you on the screen here with all of us. You know, I also need to figure out how to steal your webcam, because I am absolutely fucking jealous. I know you told me which kind you have. I can't afford that right now, but you have an actual real camera. That's dope, man. Your webcam is so good. Arturo does really good videos and content. He's such a good guy, and he's based as fuck. You wouldn't think how he has like a calm demeanor, you know, and he's like kind of like a grayscale kind of a guy. He's not super G-rated where it's like, but he's not like Zach X hardcore screaming at people, right? He's like sort of in the middle, somewhere in the gray area. And so you don't really understand how based Arturo is until he gets on a subject, and he'll go like 3 hours and be like on the fence, and then a subject will hit that will piss him off or get him all up in arms, you know? And then you'll find out just fucking how based Arturo actually is. Super based, super good guy. If you're not following the Daily Discourse on YouTube, on Rumble, and also on X, I would ask you, what the fuck is wrong with you? Well, how could you possibly be following me and not Arturo? Follow us both, please. RIP to the kiddie pool. Oh, and Ed Eagle too. Let's fucking go, Ed Eagle. New Jersey ICE just destroyed a kiddie pool protesters had in the driveway. Let's see it. Let's watch it. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Why is there no sound?
Oh, shit.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit. Shoot. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see it one more time. Boom. Right over it. Ah. Nice. Ah. Nice. Shout out to Ed Eagle. You're awesome, dude. John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. What's up? Breaking. Tulsi Gabbard just dropped. Hold on. Let's not dox it. Let's go. Tulsi Gabbard just dropped a bombshell report proving Obama conspired to subvert the will of the American people. This is the biggest political scandal in modern U.S. history. President Obama, Hillary Clinton, Brennan, Clapper, Comey, and others, including their mouthpieces in the media, knowingly lied. Well, I got to tell you something, guys. I mean, honestly, is anybody surprised about that? Hey, let me ask you a question. If you think back a couple years, before a certain event happened, there was no racial tension in our country. We didn't have this great divide. In fact, we were united. We were the United States of America. And then something happened that changed how people felt about each other, that created animosity, that created racial tension. And that one act was Barack Hussein Obama becoming president. Him being president is why we have the situation we have now. If you don't believe that, that's a you problem, not a me problem. You need to go back and look at fucking actual history and see that. I'm telling you, I was a teenager in the 1990s. I was a early 20s young man in the 2000s. I'm telling you right now, nobody gave a fuck what color you were. Nobody gave a shit who you voted for. Nobody even considered all these issues to be like top of mind in like 1998. In like 2002, I guarantee you, I'm thinking back to the relationships I've had that we actually lived together, that we were actually a real solid couple. And I guarantee you, I know for a fact that the girl I went to prom with is a liberal. She has like squad shirts and like she loves AOC. I don't know why. I don't talk to her anymore, right? I guarantee you that several women that I have dated throughout my younger life were liberals. They had a liberal mindset. They felt a certain way about abortion, a certain way about immigration, a certain way about the country, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And guess what? I lived with them and I had no fucking idea. You know why? Because it was pre-Obama and nobody gave a fuck. Barack Obama ruined America. He did. Look the fuck around. Oh my goodness. Also, I really like Tulsi Gabbard. Maybe you don't. Maybe there's parts of her that you don't like. Maybe there's parts of her, what she thinks and says that I don't like. But overall, I think Tulsi Gabbard is fucking awesome and beautiful. Let's fucking go.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. At President Trump's direction and with the support and coordination with the House Intelligence Committee Chairman Rick Crawford, today we've released a declassified Oversight Majority Staff report that was produced in September of 2020. The stunning revelations that we are releasing today should be of concern to every American. This is not about Democrats or Republicans. This has to do with the integrity of our democratic republic and American voters having faith that the votes cast will count. There is irrefutable evidence that detail how President Obama and his national security team directed the creation of an intelligence community assessment that they knew was false. They knew it would promote this contrived narrative that Russia interfered in the 2016 election to help President Trump win, selling it to the American people as though it were true. It wasn't. The report that we released today shows in great detail how they carried this out. They manufactured findings from shoddy sources. They suppressed evidence and credible intelligence that disproved their false claims. They disobeyed traditional tradecraft intelligence community standards and withheld the truth from the American people. In doing so, they conspired to subvert the will of the American people who elected Donald Trump in that election in November of 2016. They worked with their partners in the media to promote this lie, ultimately to undermine the legitimacy of President Trump and launching what would be a years-long coup against him and his administration.
Now the video was... So is anybody surprised about that? I mean, I'm not even shocked. It doesn't even faze me at all. Barack Obama ruined America. For his own entertainment, too. It wasn't even anything like... He didn't even have to. Like Joe Biden, right? He ruined America, too. All he had to do was be president and not do anything and just keep doing what was already been doing. Like, these guys, like, seriously, I swear, I'm so fucking convinced that Donald Trump could cure cancer on Christmas morning with Jesus and people would still hate on him for it. He could literally save their mom in front of them and they would sue him for touching her without permission or some dumb shit. I'm serious. No matter what he does. That's why they keep thinking like illogically, right? They're leaning into the 20 side of a 2080 issue. Now it's more like 90-10, right? So they're leaning into the 10 side of a 1090 issue because Trump makes them cry. That, this is why our something has to give. We have to do something different because this is why we are the divided states of America right now. We're not united at all. We're never going to be. I'm calling it right now. You can say what you want. You can think about me what you want. We will never be a united country ever again. Not anytime soon, at least, because not the majority, but a large portion of our citizens have a fucking mind virus. They're sick in the head. They don't understand reality. They're not in touch with logical thinking. And no matter what Trump does, good or bad, they fucking rage about it. Good or bad. Donald Trump, it could be Donald Trump awarding the Medal of Honor to a 101-year-old black service member and soldier. And they will find a way to complain and bitch that he was racist about it, some dumb shit. Meanwhile, we're going to lose our fucking country because we're not willing, and this is a problem with conservative America. Conservative Republican Americans are weak. You're all fucking weak. You are. You let these fucking clowns wave dildos at your children. You let them indoctrinate your children into the fucking weirdo trans like lifestyle with the with all the book readings and the drag shows and all this other shit, and you allow public all age pride events to even be organized and take place. You're all fucking weak cowards. You should all show up in like numbers that outnumber them and literally remove every tent, every table, every single thing to absolutely fucking destroy the event. You're all weak fucking cowards for not doing that. I'm one person. One person can't go out there and do it. Zach X, I'm not calling him a coward. He's the exact opposite of a coward. He can't go out there. None of us, Tommy, me, Zach, any of the other people who go out there, actually, because who the fuck am I? I don't go out there. I'm going to, though. But any of those guys going out there by themselves or with one other person or three other people, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about them. Zach X can't be held to a standard of him going out there and shutting that shit down by himself. Never happened. But there should be a massive organization. I'm talking about, when I call the conservative Republicans weak, I'm talking about all the people who don't go out with Zach and help him. I'm talking about all the people who live in the area, who see Zach doing that, who feel the exact same way, who have the ability to go out, but choose not to. Even my mod in chief, Polly, was out there ripping stickers off there and fucking telling people MAGA, Donald Trump is your president. That's great. Shout out to Polly for having the fucking guts to go out there and do that. And I appreciate that. And everybody who goes out there is not weak, okay? Everyone who goes out there is a strong-willed American patriot. However, all the other people in that area who are watching that, who feel the same way but refuse to be a part of it, are weak. I don't understand. We're going to lose our fucking country because you guys aren't willing to do what really needs to be done. Those events, those pride events, should be not protested against. Not you go there, and Zach is doing all he can, right? Shout out to Zach X. And I don't mean to make it sound like I'm saying anything negative about the guys that are already going out there. I'm not. I'm saying that there should be way more. There should be 50 Zach X's. There should be 50 Tommies. Right? You should have a group of not 4 or 5 patriots. You should have a group of 45 patriots. Or make it funny, make it 47, right? 47 patriots going out there and just ripping the booths down, flipping it over, ripping the... And I understand that that's illegal. But I'm sorry. I feel like it's more illegal what they're doing. They should be shut the fuck down. Physically, if need be. And you see how you feel about that? Well, we can't really do that. That's what I'm saying. Weak. Fucking weak. What do you mean we can't do that? Are you fucking serious? They're going all out, shooting us from snipers' nests. And we are babysitting kindergartners. You have got to be willing to do what needs to be done. And I know Zach wants to do what I'm saying. I know Tommy and them, they want to go there. They would love to have 75 patriots with them and go in there and just bum rush that place and tear the whole fucking thing and tear it down to the goddamn ground. So what? A couple people get detained and arrested. That's the price you fucking pay. I mean, our children's future, the future of our society is at stake. And we're worried about offending some of these people. If it wasn't for guys like Zach X and Tommy and all these other people, we wouldn't even know that these types of things were happening to the degree that they're happening in. That's why they don't want Zach there, because they don't want people to see what they're doing with our children. So if you think that that's too extreme, if you think that me thinking that I wish the Patriot group was 75 people, 50 people, where they could go out there and physically tear down that entire event and run everyone off. They should, in a perfect world, in a perfect situation, honestly, they would do that and have 50 to 75 American patriots show up and not protest against the event, not walk around and harass people, but shut that shit the fuck down. Just saying. Maybe that's what I'm saying. I shouldn't be in charge because I'm too extreme for everyone. All right. I'm not going to watch this one. MDG Gammon, whatever. All right. Well, we were going to end. Okay. The last two, we're going to end on these last two. Okay. These are really, really good. And even though I'm hitting 41 minutes now, yeah, we'll hit these last two. Okay. 2 minutes speech. Here we go. This is going to be really good. Okay. Majid, I don't know who you are. Must watch. An Iranian American who escaped Sharia law just delivered a chilling testimony to a Wiley, Texas school board meeting that everyone in the West needs to see. See, we have a problem in Texas. We do. We don't necessarily have a trans weirdo he-she thing problem, but we have a Muslim problem. There's a lot of open land here, a lot of farmland, and groups can move in and set up shop before anybody even realizes it because everything's so spread out. You know how big my city of Houston, Texas is? It's the same size as the entire state of Connecticut. Houston, if I want to drive from Houston to El Paso, which is on the west side of Texas, it's a longer trip for me to drive from Houston to El Paso than it would be for me to drive from Houston to the Atlantic Ocean, like to South Carolina, to the shore. It's a longer trip to go to El Paso, and that's still in the same state. So Texas is big. There's a lot of open land, All right, let's watch this. Wait, let's see what the stages are. It says, he breaks down the 3 stages of subversion happening right now. Number 1, they come in peace. They tell you we just want rights, okay? Number 2, 2-tier policing, Sharia courts, and pushing blasphemy laws like what we see in the UK and Canada, okay? Stage 3, the final stage, the absolute hell of apostasy, laws, executions, and hangings like what's happening in Iran, okay? So let's watch this guy. This is going to be crazy.
My name is Edwin Segoli. I am a Sharia law survivor, was born in Iran, and I'm here to tell you everything that you're doing here has been done in UK and Canada. You have no idea where this halal money is going to, how they're funding these mosques, and what kind of a hell is coming towards your country right now. It's 2026. I escaped that hell years ago, and I'm seeing the same thing happening over here in the United States. You have no idea. There's 3 levels of Sharia law that is happening. Right now, it's level 1. They come in peace. They come and tell you, we just want rights. We want to be part of it. Level 2 is what's happening in the UK right now. You have 2-tier policing. You have cops who are working with Muslims right now. You have Sharia law courts over there. Now they're pushing blasphemy laws over there. And one of them is called M103. It's in Canada. People are being jailed. People are being raped in the United States, and nobody's doing anything about that because these Muslims are protected. Level 3 is what happened to my country, Iran. The hell I lived under. The apostasy laws, blasphemy laws, the hangings. These people do not change. They use taqiyya to come to your country, lie to every single one of you.
I say that word all the time in Tommy's chat. Taqiyya. Taqiyya is the act of the Muslim being granted the ability to lie to you. I didn't say that right, but they're given the right. They have the right to lie to you to further their mission. It's called taqiyya. Taqiyya, I think is how you Taqiyya. Yep, taqiyya. Look it up. Look it up for yourself. You'll see.
And tell you they're different. They're not. Even in Florida, if you look at any of these mosques, they're pushing infidels. They're saying we want to kill infidels. We want to take over their lands. They're openly calling this out. Go to X and watch any of them straight up talking about this. And people like you I love America. I love America. Like right now, when I was in Iran living in that hellhole under Islam, I was praying to God to come to this country one day and live freely. And this shit is happening. I'm so sorry, but I'm like crying.
That's your time. Thank you.
Wow, what a powerful statement that none of these fucking white people even listened to what he said. See, that's what I'm saying. It's the fucking arrogance. That's that, oh, if we support this guy and what he's saying, somehow that means that we're supporting Donald Trump. These people are fucking assholes, and they are going to ruin our country over feelings, and we are going to allow them to ruin our country because we are too scared to do what needs to be done to handle this situation. For example, I honestly, I cannot believe that all age gay pride events are allowed to even function for 5 seconds. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. All right. And this is the last thing we're going to look at. India is the closest thing to hell on earth. I'm not going to say anything. Just look at this for just watch. I think there's probably music. No? Okay. Hold on. Let me back it up. You want to go? What do you think what do you think this picture smells like? Tell me in the comments. Ugh. Yep. And I know I said that would be the last one, but we'll end on this. Hey guys, stop grooming my fucking kid. Stop grooming everybody else's kid. What the fuck are we doing? Why? I'm going to leave you with one final question. Why in the fuck are we teaching kids, elementary school kids, about sex? What the fuck? Happy Father's Day. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me for these Coffee and Klys. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. Make sure you go watch Tommy doing the truffle shuffle on loop. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.